They say winning ain't everything. Well, we don't have them type conversations over here, man. Had that conversation with the losers. We trying to win at everything we do. Even in the loss, we don't see defeat. We see a lesson learned. Straight up. Look, I came into this world in 1978. The doc looked me in my face and knew I was something great. 45, 42 Prescott, that's where I'm from. Grew up in the slums around dope dealers and bums. As humble as I was, I adapted to my habitat. In my own lane though, far from where they crashing at. Dumb bar graduate, the game I'd have mastered it. Served in the Navy, look, y'all don't know the half of it. Pops passed in 01, moms passed last year. I know they up in heaven smiling down, crying mad tears, cause they son making it. No telling where I'm taking it. My city been cursed, but I feel that I'm breaking it. Coached at Wayne High in 15 in one state. Seen the fork in the road and went straight. I know what I'm worth, I'm OG King Kirk. Brooklyn Nets gaming crew legend, let's work.
Hey, this is OG King Kirk, your host of the OG2CENTS podcast. I want to thank each and every one of you who continue to tune in for each and every episode. We truly appreciate it. Let's remember to stand up against any forms of social injustice and racism. And this episode is going to be a good one. This woman has been hard to chase down, I tell you. She's from my hometown. I can't say enough good things about her, but this episode is episode 91. Episode 91. We almost at 100. Getting Fit with Sharrell Low. Sharrell Low is a personal trainer and owner of Skinny Babe Fitness. She has been in fitness since 2014. She received her certification and started her brand in May in 2020 during the pandemic. Her passion to teach others how to take care of their body and have fun doing it while showing them health is not boring. So without further ado, Sharrell Low, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Hey, when I tell you, like, we've been trying to make this happen for a long time. We even were trying to make it happen when I was in Dayton, and now I'm
I should
back.
have been 100. I should have been episode 100.
You know, I may bring you back. I may bring you back. I didn't realize I was so close. I mean, these things go by so fast.
Oh, yeah. 91, that's crazy.
Well, you wait till I get to New York and become available, but I'm still appreciative. So just to get started, who is Sharrell Low?
Depends on who you ask. A mom, entrepreneur, sister, friend, man, many hats. For sure. Personal trainer, hey. Soon to be class instructor. We're gonna throw that in there.
Now, didn't you tell me you're a school teacher, like, or something like that? What is your day job?
Not even close. I'm full-time Skinny Babe now.
Say that again.
I'm full-time Skinny Babe.
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah.
I thought when I had said something to you before, I thought you said, well, I do have a day job or something like that. That before.
Oh, well, I literally just left my job May last year.
Okay. What was you doing there?
RTA.
Okay. That's it. I know it was something. I don't know why I thought school teacher though.
No. I would have been quit. That was
but let's talk about this though. I mean, because sometimes sisters take a big hit of not liking the workout, and you on the other end, like, you leading the charge. And I see you on IG. I see all your videos. I see a lot of people that you pulling along with you. But just talk about how you got into physical fitness and working out.
Working out? Well, I always been athletic. I always been in, track, or, just active, period. So I've been running track since elementary. After I graduated, I wasn't really as active. Then around like 2014, I met Ryan, and It's like, okay, man getting back into being active after not being active was crazy. Cause you think like, oh, I still, you feel like you still kind of got it. You like, I've been, active my whole life. But man, that was crazy. But it was, of course it was hard starting over, but I felt good again, like from back in the when I used to run and stuff, you was conditioned. So now, well, back then I was like, okay, I'm getting back, track body and all that. So, yeah. But I've been running ever since.
Yeah, as you get older, your mind will tell you a lot of things that your body
Yeah.
is not always receiving at the moment.
But
Trust us.
I did DAR in 2017, the
Okay.
adult track meet.
Yeah.
So when I did that, that was really like, whew. Come on, y'all. Trying to pull everybody who I used to run with and like rivalries, just getting your team together. It just felt good to get back on the track and be active again.
Yeah. Now, for those people who don't know what the event that you was just talking about, explain that.
DAR's Data Alumni Relays. I started in 2017 with Marlon Shackelford and Coach John Lipkins, which he actually was my track coach at Middledale. So I really, really, it started really from a status somebody made. It was a clip of LC Moses relays. They called it the Dayton relays. And of course, all the track people was on there. I was like, man, somebody should, host somebody should have a adult track meet. And somebody was like, well, why don't you do it? I was like, what? So I had linked up with this guy named Chris first, and we was trying to discuss everything. But I don't know, somehow he fell off. So then I linked up with Coach Slip and Marlon, and we just got it going. I learned about the whole sponsorship, getting sponsors, your 501c3, planning an event, paying for an event. It was crazy. I was nervous, but it was good. It was fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I used to keep up. I mean, shout out to Coach Lip. I met him back when I was young too, and in the sports. I mean, he seemed like he done coached everybody that was a dog in track.
Everybody and their kids.
Yeah, so like, nah, I used to keep up with the. I mean, is that coming back anytime soon, or?
Yeah, we are aiming to go again this year, June.
Well,
So we gonna see.
hopefully, I'll be home to check it out.
Probably around like Juneteenth. So just to gauge the date, just in case you come back.
No, that'll work. That'll work. Now, of course, a big part of working out is diet. Like, I mean, um, talk to us about like how you go about eating throughout the day and maintaining, the physical part and the physical fitness part that goes with it.
Well, for me, the physical part is easy. I work out all day. The eating part is the one that's kind of like tedious for me because it's time consuming, especially with meal prep, um, which is essential because if you don't know what you're going to eat, then you more than likely not gonna eat, or so you're gonna eat some trash because you don't have nothing ready. Or 9 times 10 when I was working, you didn't have nothing healthy readily, what I'm saying, available. Now since I'm home, I can cook or something like that. But my diet, of course, is different because my personal goal is to gain. So of course my eating is gonna look different from other people's. But the only difference with gaining, losing, maintaining, you do have to get like your numbers just for like not to get into like real deep technical terms, but
Get in there. Like we want to get deep. Like get in there.
well, like if you want to gain, right? Then let's say you have, you do your numbers and you have to eat 2,000 calories a day, right? At least 2,000. But if you're working out, you have to think that you're burning these calories, so you have to make up for those. So you if you do your numbers and it's like 2,000, then you want to at least try to do 2,500. You see what I'm saying? If you want to lose, you want to stay at that number or below. And if you want to maintain, you want to just reach that number and don't try not to go over too much.
Got it.
But it really gets down to carbs, fat, like really getting your numbers for sure. But that's when when you link up with the trainer and then you have your consultation specific to, tailored to you, where they get your numbers and tell you eat this, this amount of fats, this many calories, this many, protein, this much protein and all that. So, but if you don't know your numbers, you really just kind of like shooting in the dark.
Right. And then doing all this working out and then figuring why you're not getting the result you're looking for.
Exactly.
Now, in saying all of that, what do you eat though?
What do I eat?
Yeah, what do you eat?
On a typical day, mostly the same thing, but in the morning I usually try to do eggs, turkey sausage, turkey sausage. I might do a wrap, spinach and add it in a wrap. But if I'm not trying to do too many carbs, I might eliminate the wrap and just do the egg, sausage, some oatmeal, for a snack, I might do tuna, or some fruit or yogurt, trail mix or something light, especially because most times I'll probably be on the go. And then lunch, might be a salad or something like probably like a salad or I used to do wraps, and then like for dinner, that's when I try to do like the rice, salmon, a vegetable or a potato or something like that. So that's just the typical.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, even myself included, like, because I always say eating, like, first of all, I'm not a foodie. No, I've never been a foodie. My problem has always been that I'm a snacker. Like that. When I get off track, it's mostly because of snacks. But like I'm not even messing with them no more.
What's a snack though? What's your favorite snack?
I'm talking about bullshit snacks. Like I'm talking about like honey buns, cookies, and stuff, like trash snacks. Like,
so you don't eat? Is that it's because you're hungry, or you just like you bored? You just don't really think about it?
Yeah. Like most of the time, like I said, when I got off track, it's because of snacks and maybe like stress eating, different stuff like that. Like I don't eat like that no more. But like what I'm saying is when I have, that's where I'm at with it. Now, like I'll snack on like, I mean, if anything, like like natural peanut butter. I like pineapple, like watermelon, like different stuff like that. Like, and if anything, like at worst, like graham crackers and different stuff. But like this is stuff I eat throughout the day. Like I know that I'm gonna burn off, like just throughout the day and working out. Like at some point, I'm gonna work out and burn all that off. But like I said, that's worst case scenario. And then my partner, who's also Rico Finnessy, who's also a certified personal trainer, he got me into eating rice cakes and different stuff like that. So I mean, because eating is like the point that I'm making for me, eating has always been like a challenge because you eating the same thing over and over for the most part. Like, and once I got into a rhythm of what I really like, that's quote unquote healthy for you, then I'm good. But like, it's like getting to the point like, well, damn, what I'm gonna eat today? What I'm gonna fix today? Like, or whatever.
You don't try new stuff, or it's not that interesting for you to be like, yeah, I ain't about to do all that.
Well, no, actually I got into meal prepping because I'm a habitual. I watch a lot of cooking videos on Facebook, so like I'll save them, and I'm like talking about the healthy ones. So like, and now I done got into fixing and meal prepping and stuff like that. Like, especially when I'm back home in Ohio. But in New York, like, it's so many, like, believe it or not, it's so many healthy places to eat in New York that, like, really, I don't really meal prep. I stop in there, get something, and then I go, and then I come back home. Like, because most of the time I'm on the go, so I don't like to leave stuff in the refrigerator or anything like that, because it ain't gonna do nothing but go bad. But I have got into meal prepping though. Like, I mean, better than ever. I mean, but in New York, like I say, I'm always zigzagging, so I just catch stuff on the go and just make sure I keep healthy snacks and stuff like that.
So it's like, this is just like a general question. So since you're on the go, would you be open to carrying like a lunch bag so you won't have to go outside?
Yeah. Like now, like I have like trail mix, like different stuff like that, like granola bars. I keep stuff like that. And then luckily for us at the office, they do have like a lot of healthy snacks that you can choose to eat from. Like they got the garbage ones, but they also got some healthy choices too though. So it does help.
Do you eat
tremendously.
breakfast?
Yeah. Well, what I've been doing as of late is I have like a shake, or a smoothie more or less. And then, or sometimes like on the weekend when I'm not about to get up and go out to the office or anything like that, then I have like oatmeal, egg whites, and different stuff like that.
Okay, so you actually cook on the weekend when you don't have to.
Yeah, but and like I said, if I get a stretch where I'm not like zigzagging, I will, like, it's stuff in the freezer, the thaw out and cook. But like I'm not about, like, it's just more time consuming for me to just grab stuff on the go. And like I said, I'm stopping by, like, I think here they got a lot it's a healthy store right around the corner from me. I can't remember the name right now. But it's all they serve is healthy stuff. Like, they don't, like, there's no garbage in there whatsoever. Like, so it makes it easy. And that's also where I get my protein shakes after I work out from time to time. So
Well, I'm trying to tell you, they cost the same. They neck and neck right
oh
now.
yeah. I figure sometimes I know if I sacrifice time, I'm gonna have to add some dollars to it. So I'm cool with it. So that works out. You know, life as an entrepreneur. I mean, you know, a lot of people talk about running businesses and being a boss and all this and all that, but like, you literally like walking in that purpose each and every day. Just tell everybody out here who's listening just what it's like being the owner of a fitness company.
It's definitely work. You're constantly working. Like, you are the brand, so anything that you do is, it's kind of like you're under a microscope. Like, if I go out right now with either this sweatshirt or like my t-shirt or something, and I'm at McDonald's, they looking like, okay,
What you doing at McDonald's anyway? What you doing at
right,
McDonald's?
So, or like, I was just at a basketball game, and of course they don't have no healthy snacks. They just got candy and chips. It's a kids basketball game. So my sister, she had some chips or whatever. So the lady, she was like, "What did your shirt say?" I was like, Skinny Bae Fitness. And she was like, everybody always want to hit you with, "Oh, I'm trying to look like you," or what gym you at. I mean, I don't know if that's like the go-to, like, to ask those questions. It's kind of like empty, because it's not really like they want to come, they just want to ask, like, "Oh, okay, so you be out there, that's where you be training at or workout?" Like, yeah, that just, but, "Oh, okay." Like,
Hold on. Now let me pause you right there. Are we talking about women, or are we talking about guys hitting on you? Like,
women.
okay.
Now, I do have guys that ask, do I train men? No, I don't. I do not train men, but, and because, like, it's like a motive or something, because you're like, well, I know somebody who does, and they're like, you refer them to a guy and I don't know, it's okay, or like, come on, what I'm gonna do with you? But man, life as an entrepreneur is different. Because with the job, you do have the expectation that you are getting a check. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 weeks you getting a check. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a full 40 hours or something, you go get something, So it's kind of like guaranteed or it's expected. When you're an entrepreneur, man, the check depends on you. Like, all right, whatever you put in is what you're gonna get out. Are we working today or we ain't working today? Because if we ain't working today, we ain't getting no money today. So, they know ETO, they know benefits. You are the benefit. It definitely has its ups and downs. I love the freedom that you have, not being on a strict schedule. Especially like with my daughter, I was there 12 years. You see what I'm saying? Under supervisor, got to ask to get off. Can I leave early so I can go get my daughter? If they don't got school, who gonna watch them? Stuff like that. So now it's like me, but I'm telling you, it's way busier when you don't have a job. I don't understand. I'm like, it's the busiest I ever been. Like, from the time I wake up, I'll be like, okay, I have my quiet time before I go to the gym, even though I go to the gym early, because I already know as soon as I get started, this is gonna keep snowballing. So, man, listen, it's crazy. It's never ending. Like, you think you put your 8 hours in a day and you leave and you done. Entrepreneur, now you are never done. Like, you always working. Now I do have my rest day, which is Saturday, where I don't absolutely nothing business. So that is like kind of like a reset, because actually like Sundays restart my week for me. So it's go time from there. But man, it's crazy. It's bittersweet. Like, you are the everything right now, especially starting out. You can afford somebody to be the shipper, somebody to be the customer service lady, somebody to be the marketer, somebody to be the graphic designer. Like, oh dang, I really gotta do this myself, unless you're gonna pay somebody to do it. But yeah, nah.
No, I get it. I get it. Trust. I mean, I'm into a lot of different ventures that I do like alone. I mean, most of the stuff, yeah, I am fortunate enough to have help. I actually kicked this podcast off it was because mainly for people like you. Like, I mean, it started with myself because of my story and how I made it to where I'm at. But I also wanted to shine light on people out here where, like, you don't have to be like a quote unquote celebrity or anything like that to have a story. And then, like, it's people out there that want to do what you're doing, may want to do what I'm doing, may want to do what somebody else is doing. And so the show is basically just to motivate and inspire through storytelling of how you got to where you at. So, like, you being an entrepreneur, and it's a lot of people right now, they job ready to say, fuck that shit, man. I'm not
No.
like
Don't do it. Don't do it.
but you know what I'm saying? They ready to do what they really want to do.
Yeah.
And I think, like yourself, like myself, fortunate enough to get up every day and live out our dreams and passions that also come with a lot of hard work. But it's something that a lot of people want to accomplish, and sometimes they just need that push. And hopefully through this show, that's what I try to present. So, like, you totally represent that, and that's why I've been chasing you down forever to get on here.
And what's crazy is everybody think like, oh, like, people really ask me like for advice and stuff. I'm like, why are you asking me? I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to be like somebody else. Y'all trying to be like me. Like, it's crazy. It's I feel like I'm still not where I want to be, or I haven't made it yet. So when people be like, send me a message like, oh, this is, what they think of me, or, praising me, I just kind of be like, oh, thanks, girl, but you be hanging on by a thread. Like, I kind of just thug it out day by day. But that does keep me going and motivated. Like, okay, you're doing something right, even though you feel like you're not doing enough. So,
Nah, without a doubt. I mean, and we need those little boosters from time to time, like you said, hanging on a thread. I mean, I know for me and what I do, a lot of times I'll be stressed out because it's competitive. And of course, everybody want to win. And sometimes when you're not winning or things not going your way, you need those little boosters. Like, hey, man, like I'm looking at you, like I'm looking up to you, and those kind of be the times that help get you through those moments.
for
So it's important, and plus you got a good vibe. Like for the record for everybody, this is my first time having a conversation with you. But the beauty of social media is you kind of at least you get a feel for how somebody may be. Maybe that may not be who they are, but you at least get a sense of that one side that they may possess. And like you always like just shine a light on people. Good things. Not, you don't be in the middle of mess and stuff like that. So it's definitely it's gonna make people gravitate to you. And I mean, so you might as well get used to that.
I know, but it's crazy because I've played the back for so long, and then for me to be like the face, the actual face, and I'm like, hey y'all. Or like when I had my event and with Courtney, my friend Courtney, and afterwards, she got on the mic like, it's your time. Like, girl, stop. Like, just stop. But it's totally different. Supporting somebody else and like talking good about somebody else, and then when it comes to you, you kind of like, I don't know. I like to work out. I do all right.
Nah,
You
it's funny.
like,
I know a lot of people like that because I mean, let's be real, Mike, and what you do and the hard work that you put in to look the way you look. Like it's gonna be some people that be like, like without even knowing you, they ain't never talked to you. She thinks she all that or and not even knowing like most of the time, like when you find people that's in the working out, that's in the gym, like we battling our own demons, like
no,
our
for
own
real.
pride, and that's the best way to get it out. I mean, and you just the end results just happen to be that you.
We ain't never happy either. We gonna have our good day. We be like, oh, okay, the abs showing, the arms popping, and then sometimes I'll be feeling like, hey man, like, yeah, I still ain't where I want to be, or I look too muscular, or I look slim today. I ain't really feeling it. So we have our days, and some people be like, you look perfect. I pay for it. Like, I pay for this body if you don't want it.
And they are.
I take it if you don't want it.
Let me ask you something though. We're Skinny Babe Fitness. Like Skinny Babe Fitness. Like where did the name come from? Because now this is my thought. And of course you can correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe you started out skinny, but you're not skinny no more. So like
I think I'm skinny.
In certain places, yeah. But like
yeah, man, listen. When I tell you, what was I doing? Let me see. I was literally, I'm a researcher. So anything I do, what's the name gonna be? Or what can I name it? Or, something like that. So I wanted something that represented me. And, growing up, I always been skinny. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, I wanted something to represent, skinny people. Like we don't get no love. Everybody want to be, super thick, or, just we don't get no love. Like literally, if you type in how to gain weight, you might get maybe 2 articles. The rest of the 8,000 pages is gonna be how to lose. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you don't really get the same love for gaining weight as losing weight, because most people are literally trying to lose. Nobody. So if I tell somebody like, yeah, girl, I'm trying to gain weight, they like, what? Or they always ask like, why you in the gym? Like, why you working out? You don't have to work out. Like, why don't I have to work out? Like, even when I reach my goal, I still have to maintain it, like, so it's crazy. It's the perception for sure.
Right. Now, at this portion of the show, this is called OG Wants to Know. Rapid fire questions. Answer open and honestly as possible. What's your cheat meal?
My go-to cheat meal is pizza.
Okay. Favorite music to work out to?
Trap, duh.
Hey, girl, trap. Thoughts on BBLs?
Hey, if that's what you want, I mean, shoot, I ain't against it. Just know that any decision you make, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences, whether it be now or later.
Gotcha.
That's all I got.
Favorite fitness trainer?
Ooh.
Because you surrounded by a lot of them. So
I know, but you know what? I don't really have a lot of inspirations. Of course Ryan, and then I do follow um her name is Key to Health. I met her at the Fitness Expo in Columbus. I really love her. I watched her for a minute now. So I watched her grow her brand. So I really like her.
Okay. Favorite body part to train?
Legs.
Okay. Who is your alter ego?
Do I have an alter ego? Who? I don't think I have an alter ego. I think I'm pretty much the same all around. I mean, it might switch like, who I'm around, because if I'm more comfortable around you, I'm gonna be more open. If I'm not, I'm gonna be more reserved. So, but I don't change. It's nobody completely different. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I have an alter ego.
Now, I didn't have this question on here, but I just thought about it. Who are you most likely to date? A guy that works out or a guy that doesn't work out? Or it doesn't matter?
Ooh, it gotta work out. Ooh, man. So I mean, come on, like, you don't have to be a gym rat. You see what I'm saying? But how else are you taking care of your body? I just wanna know.
I got you.
Because if you're not working out or doing some type of, physical activity or anything, then how you eating too? You see what I'm saying? So then you just
Lifestyle got to match.
yeah, or compliment a little bit.
No, I get it. Hey, this is the no judgment zone, so I get it. I get it. Facebook or IG?
I would say Facebook, only because it's more personal. IG is kind of like broad. It's you invite people on Facebook to come into your personal space, where IG you just get like a glimpse. You don't really put too much on IG. Well, I don't.
Got you. Favorite movie of all time?
Movie? Friday.
Okay. If you can train anybody, who would it be?
Like a celebrity or?
Yeah.
Ooh. Celebrity. Probably Lala. Is that her name? Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Lala
comedian.
yeah, I forget the
No,
first
the
name.
comedian. The comedian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Her.
gotcha.
Cause she is skinny babe for sure.
No, well, with that being said, what's next for Sharrell Lowe?
Ooh. Um, what is next? Okay. Let's manifest
Oh,
that I want a building. I don't even want a building like to own or nothing like that. I just want a space um that I can host my classes, train, um have like health seminars, just stuff to, of course, help me as a brand flourish, but also other health and wellness people, because we don't really get a lot of spotlight. It's the community's not really together. It's more kind of like feel like it's a competition all the time. And I just want everybody to know that we can come together and, you know, hey, bring about, like, start a movement. Like, health is wealth for sure. So, people have their myths and stuff about fitness, just so people can feel comfortable talking about um struggles and stuff like that.
I get it. I mean, I don't understand why too many people would have a lot of myths, because I'll tell you this, for me, at least for me, when I eat like shit, I feel like shit.
Yes.
But when I eat good, I feel good. I mean, and of course that's a part of working out. But I mean, I don't know. I guess for me, as I've gotten older, a lot of things that even if I wanted to eat, it's still like my body gonna like reject it in some type of way. Like, I mean, that
Right.
just the course of getting older per se. But
But like that lady, Coach Stormy it was, that was talking about, like, I know she got a lot of slack for, saying like the whole vibrational plate or whatever. But
yeah,
it is a such thing, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, when you eat bad, you feel bad. You see what I'm saying? And then when you eat healthier and you stop, all the sugar and all, you do feel lighter, you do feel more energetic, more alive. You see what I'm saying? So that is a real thing.
no, I get it. I get it. Trust. So I mean, like I'm kind of like you in a sense. Although I do work for somebody, it's like, but my job I don't have hours. Like
Mhm.
it's stuff I have stuff to do, and that's it. But like I don't have really set hours, so I need as much energy as I can get. Like, and I have to be ready to go at all times. But before we get out of here, I want you to let everyone know where they can find Sharrell Lowe, whether IG, your website, everything. Plug away.
Instagram, Skinny Babe Fitness, or Skinny Babe _ low. Facebook, Skinny Babe Fitness, or my personal Sharrell Low. Website, skinnybabefitness.com.
Well, you heard it. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. All everything she just mentioned will be mentioned in the links in the description on YouTube and everything like that. But Sharrell, I want to thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. I think what you're doing is phenomenal, and everybody, it's a path that everybody needs to go down, especially if you want to maximize your life while you're living here on Earth. So I just thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. For everybody out there who's tuned in to this episode, remember, you can find the OG2CENTS podcast on all major streaming platforms. You can also follow the OG2CENTS podcast on social media at the OG2CENTS podcast. That's on IG, Facebook, Twitter. Just make sure that you give us a follow. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. That truly help us out a lot. You can follow myself on social media, OG King Kurt. That's OGKINGCURT at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Don't forget to visit OG2CENTS.com for everything OG King Kurt and the podcast. Shout out to my team, Strider Visuals, Box Graphics, Christian Charisma, for doing everything that they do. Also, my guy Matrix, who supplies all the audio for the podcast. Truly appreciate them guys. And make sure you catch the next episode. And remember, if it makes sense, it's an OG2CENTS. OG out.
Put this work in, fellas. And much, much, much love to the entire 2K community for always showing me love. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. Yeah.